Now there are many different types of traders trading the currency markets, and we normally classify them into 4 main types based on the risk appetite and also the time frames that they trade. So first thing first, before you even trade live, I need you to determine what kind of trader you are. Because here's the thing, if you study some of the most successful traders all around the world, you realize that they tend to practice this principle, which is matching their trading system to their trading personality. Now, what do I mean by trading personality? It is your risk appetite. Now, the first type of trader is called the scalper. Now, these are the traders who take a lot of risk because each day they can make many trades, 50 to 100 trades. And the time frames that they trade are the M1 time frames, 5-minute time frame, 15, 30-minute time frame, and they hold their trades for about a few seconds to a few minutes before they close the trade. So the amount of pips that they harvest, 3 to 10 pips, okay, which is very little as compared to the longer time frame traders. So the traders who have sort of like a hybrid personality, they can be classified right here, which is day trader or swing trader. Now when you're a day trader, you would trade the H1 time frame, the H4 time frame, and the amount of pips that you harvest would be around 20 to 40 pips. So normally day traders, they would close their trade before they go to sleep at night. So they close their trade within the day, meaning that they will hold their trades for a couple of hours. Now you can become a day trader if you are somebody who can't sleep with an open trade at night. If you're constantly thinking about whether will my trade work out, whether will it not work out when you're sleeping, then it's better for you to become a day trader. Otherwise, you can become a swing trader if you're somebody who can afford to hold the trade until the next day without it bothering your sleep. So normally swing traders would hold their trade for more than 1 day but less than a week. Then the amount of pips that they harvest can range from 40 to 160 pips. And they will also use the H1 chart, H4 chart, and some people use the daily chart also. Okay, the other type of trader all the way to the end, the conservative end, is the position trader. Now the good thing about position traders is that they would be able to harvest 500 to 1500 pips, which is pretty a lot. So normally they would trade the daily and weekly time frame, and then they would hold their trade for a couple of weeks and sometimes to a couple of months even. So normally position traders, they would trade by the trend following strategies, meaning that instead of taking short-term trades, they would want to ride the whole entire trend. But the downside of being a position trader is that if you are somebody who rides the trend, even though your risk to reward ratio is better as compared to all the other shorter time frame traders, but you also incur more losses, meaning that your win rate will be very low. But to compensate for that, you would have a very good risk to reward ratio because you can ride the whole entire trend, and that whole entire trend can cover up all your small losses. So if you are somebody who can take a lot of losses without getting discouraged, and you have a conservative risk appetite at the same time, and also you must be very patient to be a position trader, because you need to wait for weeks and months before you can take your profits. If you satisfy all these criteria, then by all means go into position trading. And when it comes to day trader, swing trader, scalper, they have a higher win rate as compared to position traders. But the downside is that their risk to reward ratio is not as good as the position traders. And also normally day traders, scalpers, they wouldn't have as much patience as compared to position traders. They want to see some profits every single day coming in, every single week coming in. Then they become day trader, swing trader, or scalper. So then again, there's no right or wrong as to which type of trader is more profitable, because a lot of people ask me, which type of trader should I become? Which time frame is more profitable? The question I should ask you is, which kind of trader do you think you are? Because only you can determine that. Here's the thing, because you can see traders making money as a scalper, as a day trader, as a swing trader, as a position trader. You also see people losing money as a scalper, day, swing, position trader. So if you're somebody who is very impatient and you go and trade a position trading system, very least likely it's going to work out for you. because you start to want to take profit right now instead of waiting for the trend to move. So it comes down to finding what's your comfort zone again. It's fine to test out different types of strategies before you really go into a live account. The ones that I see more profitable are those who trade H1 time frame and above. Only very seldom do I see very successful scalpers. Maybe you'll come across a couple of scalpers who are making good money once in a while. Scalpers, they pay a lot of transaction costs because you open a lot of trades. Every time when you open a trade, you're paying the spread. And the other thing is that the amount of pips that you're getting as a scalper is very little. Personally, my philosophy in trading is that I'd rather take a few quality trades than take many mediocre trades. Meaning I can take 1 to 2 trades per day only, or even per week as a day trader, and I can even make more money as a scalper. And the thing is, for a scalper, you need to sit in front of a computer almost every single hour, because you need to be there and enter the right time. Whereas for day trader, swing trader, position trader, you don't need to really sit in front of the computer all the time. So if you have somebody who is holding a 9 to 5 job, who don't have enough time to monitor the market, then I recommend day trader onwards. But then again, it still comes down to your own personality, because you are the only one who can understand yourself more than I can understand you. So this is the 4 types of traders that you should take note of and that you should determine before you even start trading.